28, building 2 businesses from scratch, and I won't pretend that I know exactly what I'm doing. So I figured, why not build it together? Let's be honest. The industry teaches overworking and hustle, but I'm here to show you that faith and business coexist, and that you can be a woman of wealth without losing yourself along the way. You aren't in this alone. We are doing this together. Today is a very important but exciting day because not only am I shipping out orders, I was able to reach out to a very respected, well-known Christian creator who I absolutely love and who inspires me in a lot of ways. The Lord had put her on my heart, and I ended up just going ahead and reaching out to her because He wouldn't let me not stop thinking about it. So I ended up reaching out to her. Her manager got back to me and was like, hey, so you're probably saying, well, why did you reach out to her? So what I did was basically just say I wanted to sow into her life. I wanted to sow into her journey with Christ by giving her one of the Best Believe journals, because I truly believe it would go effortlessly in her routine and that it would truly help her and benefit her. I told her I didn't expect anything in return. All I want to do is just give this as a gift from my heart to yours. So I'm excited to actually send that to her because I truly hope that she uses it, and I truly hope that it blesses her. And whatever she does from that, I'm grateful for. If she does nothing from me sending it, I'm grateful for it. At the end of the day, I know that I did what God told me to do, which was to reach out, and I did. I actually had ordered some pink labeling paper, but every time I would try to print something, it would get stuck in the label printer, so I just ordered more of the white ones. It's just a roll. This is a 500 roll label roll for my thermal printer. So what I want to do is write her a note and just share my gratitude and just let her know that she's inspired me, and to let her know that I appreciate her and that I truly hope that she loves this gesture and really incorporates it into her routine like I was telling you guys. But I also have some ambassador links to set up because a few of my ambassadors I just onboarded. So we're going to get that together, and then I actually have work. So I am a nurse. I'm a nurse educator. If you haven't been following along in this series, make sure you go back to see the beginning. I'm just taking you along the journey. I know sometimes it's kind of like random parts, but that's because, you know, I could show you absolutely everything I do every day, and sometimes it's just sitting at my desk for hours. So I think just me finding a fun and better way to record and film everything is something that I need to work on. But at this time, God has me working on a bunch of different things, so I'm just trying to make sure that I'm in alignment with what the Lord needs me to do. And so right now, I haven't, been as consistent with the podcast, so this will be my second week that I missed in a row. And I don't know, if the Lord gives me a word to say, then I'll post this week, even for my Mikaela Inspires page, the page this is going to be on. But I know the Lord is doing a lot in me, like He's having me start a monthly mentorship for entrepreneurs and creators to really help them to do this with God at the center and truly help them, just build them up in a way where they're not sacrificing their mentality, they're not sacrificing their health, but really giving them all the tools to be productive, to be happy, to not burn out, to not be overwhelmed. And so I'm really excited to work on that. I also am about to drop my personal branding course, so I know by me sharing this is probably going to outdate this video by a really long time, but that's okay. Not everything is meant to share, and who knows, I may not even share this, but I just thought, why not record the process and share with you these monumental moments of Made by the Word. As a founder, I feel like it's really important to get these on camera, whether I share it or not. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and write this note, pack these orders, and then I do need to go to work, so I need to hurry up. Right now, I've been printing off all of the orders that I need to pack, but I just want to share how there is a package that I shipped 2 months ago. The package was lost, and it was to someone in Canada. So with that being said, I'm going to be the one who covers the cost. Although we could do a claim, they weren't allowing it for some reason, so I'm going to have to go back and basically figure out why they're not letting me do the claim, because I used UPS and I should have been able to do that, but as of right now, I just went ahead and did a new one because I feel so bad that she had to wait 2 months. We were both like, okay, maybe the package is gonna come. Sometimes when it comes to shipping packages, it'll ship, but then they don't scan it and then it doesn't update correctly. And so, yeah, that's just something that I've had to deal with and work on just as a business owner. And you know, it happens sometimes, but thankfully God has blessed me enough to where I'm able to cover the cost. I just made a video packaging all my other orders. I'm gonna pack this special order for my mystery girl on camera now. So she wanted a beige journal, so that's what she's gonna get. So this is what our beige looks like. I'm so excited for her to use this. I really am. So I'm gonna package it how I normally package it. I have the other card, but I'm gonna add that a little later. I don't want to disclose her name just in case. You know, I'm not trying to get any gain from using her name. So I just want to make it as, you know, not mystery, but just keep it on the DL, just in case she doesn't want to be shared about. So we have the journal. So I'm going to give her one of our Made by the Word totes. I love this tote so much. So I have no idea how I'm going to package it. My thoughts are that I could package them separate, or I could put the journal in the bag, or that might be doing too much. Or I could just put it in there like this, because this is a larger. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna put it in separate. No, I'm not. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I am. Okay. So I'm gonna put it in the bag because I want to put that note in there to take the sticker off. What I'm realizing is that I need to get a steamer so that I could steam these bags before I actually send it out to people, so that I can get all those wrinkles out. But I'm not ironing this bag. Absolutely not. Y'all do not want to see my ironing skills. Put it in there like this. This gets more exciting every time I package something. I'm so ready to open this. I have been expecting this for a while. I did open the package because I had to take a peek, but this is for the people who joined Dreamers Club, which is my group coaching community. And I wanted to make it an experience, and they don't know that they're getting this when they join. This is just my treat to them. So I did a cute card, and then I I got some hats. Like, how cute is that? It says Dreamers Club. And then it has the MBTW, which is my business made by the word. That's what our LLC is. And this is the card. So it says, welcome to Dreamers Club. And then it has the inside. And then on the back says, the journey towards your God-given dreams. This is literally so cute. I am truly so excited about this. This hat's for me, don't worry. I'm not gonna give them a hat I put on my head. But, hello. I also got myself a gray one, just because I know blue doesn't match the aesthetic of most things. So I got myself a gray and a blue. What do you think? Y'all, I'm so excited. Okay, I gotta be kidding. Like, this is so cute. Oh my goodness. I wish my outfit matched right now so this could look aesthetic how I want it, but I'm so excited to rock this. Now what I'm gonna do is write a personalized note on the inside of this card, and then I'm going to ship it out to them. So if anyone joins the Dreamers Club, this is what they're gonna get. They're gonna have an experience where they get to have a Dreamers Club hat and a card, me personally thanking them for just trusting me and believing in themselves and investing in themselves, because a lot of people don't even realize that people get to where they are by investing in themselves, by using someone else's knowledge to help them not make the same mistakes to take longer. So when you invest in mentorship, you're basically investing in the process to go faster because you're not making the same mistakes as those people. And so I even invest in mentorship. And so I wouldn't do something that I'm not actively doing or receiving myself. So this is just so cute, and I'm just so grateful that the Lord really pushed me to launch this community, because I'm not gonna lie, I was terrified out of my mind launching this community. I don't necessarily know why exactly, but I just had so much resistance in my heart. And I know now that that was just the enemy, because God gave me the revelation recently that a lot of the things that I was terrified to do are the things that I truly enjoy and provide me so much fulfillment. So use this as a lesson that, hey, if God is calling me to do something and I feel so much fear, I feel so much anxiety, I feel so much resistance, there's so many things happening that are trying to keep me from actually going after the vision that He placed on my heart, then know that that's probably what you're supposed to do and what you were destined to do. Or God's using that thing, that first idea, to lead you to the next one. And so I'm just so grateful that I said yes, because when I worked on it, when I launched it, I didn't know people were going to join. I didn't know I was going to provide a safe space for entrepreneurs. I didn't know that I was going to have the capability to produce hats and beautiful cards to send people. Like, God is going to use you for so many amazing things, and I'm just so excited to truly help women birth the vision that God placed on their heart. So I'm just celebrating with you, bringing you along the process. So let's go ahead and write these personalized notes so I can go ahead and ship them their hats, because they have no idea they're getting it. Oh my goodness. They're going to love this, and it's just such a blessing to be able to do something like this. And I know that this is just the beginning. I know that in the future, we're gonna be able to go on trips. We're gonna be able to do so many things, but this is truly just the beginning of everything. And I'm just grateful that God chose me to do this for them, and to do this for all of you who are going to join in the future. I pray this just shows you that we may not know all the answers, but God does. And there are so many things that you've gone through in your life that are going to prepare you for what God has called you to. Like, if I wasn't also myself in communities where I've received gifts as just a token of gratitude for investing in yourself and investing and trusting in them as a mentor, like, I wouldn't have known or realized like these types of things are so important for people, and they're so important for me. And I was able to learn a lot of this even through my mom. My mom had her own business for a really long time, and she is definitely a gift giver, and so she's always giving gifts. She is so selfless, and so I always aim to be selfless like Jesus, like my mom. And you know, I'm excited to send these out and truly see them wear all their hats. I went ahead and printed all of the labels I have, even for other orders that I have for my business. Sometimes it's just long because I have 2 women in the community who live in Canada, and so I have to print customs forms so that they can pass through the border, basically. But I'm excited. So the first thing I'm going to do is pack the orders for my business, and then I'm going to pack the other ones. So I have 5 cards, but one of the women actually ordered a journal as well, and she ordered pink. And then I have Laura from Philadelphia. She ordered a pink journal as well. I'm sorry that I did not. Okay, real life of a business owner who also works from her house. Sometimes it's just, you know, a little cluttered, and I'm so sorry that I left that door open back there. So we have our pink one. That's what Laura got from Philadelphia. Thank you, girl. And then also in every order, they get a Jesus Girly sticker. Boom. Another pink one. So you saw me pull it off on the shelf, and how I basically organize it is on the left side I have pink, on the right side I have cream, and on the bottom middle I have cream, and on the top middle I have pink. Okay, so this one is the lens, which I don't know if a hat can also fit in here. Let me see. So I don't know if the hat can fit. Let me see if I have another bag. This one will fit better. So I can have the hat in here. I'm so excited. So I'm gonna drop this off probably in a little bit. I'm going to finish up doing some work, and then I'm gonna drop it off at the post office. I'm going to 2 different locations, so UPS and USPS. USPS is cheaper to ship, but for the people who are in Canada, I need to ship it through UPS because that's the cheapest option for them.